Hello and welcome to another Grooveworks video. I'm Kieran Kuskopf and today we'll be having a look at the buzz roll, which looks like this. So this is an interesting rudiment. This is like the held note for percussionists. Now the idea is we want to be making as many notes with each strike as possible, and thereby stringing them together and making them sound like one single block of sound. Now on the practice pad it's a little bit harder, but on a snare drum this rudiment really comes into its own and you can really hear why it's called the buzz roll. Now the technique should look something like this. So we're not coming in too high, and we should be squeezing in with the fingers basically to even up the dynamics of all the notes. We don't want one loud note and the rest to be petering off. We want all the notes to be as even as possible, so that when you switch between your hands it's a lot more seamless. Now, the biggest things that I see with my students when they're starting the buzz roll is either too much separation of the notes or too little notes altogether. So if there's way too much separation, you probably want to be putting a little bit more force, downward force on the stick. And I do that with my thumb and also with my fingers pulling it. And if you've got too little, if you're just choking it on the pad, there's too much downward force. You gotta let it breathe a little bit more. Now when you're trying to affect the downward force, just try to remember that you're not affecting, you don't want to be changing your grip strength. You don't want to be holding the stick too tight or too loose, especially just somewhere in the middle, just like normal. You want to be affecting the downward force and that's it. Now once you've got that on each hand, try to switch between. Just do 2 strikes at a time. Trying to make the switch between them as seamless as possible. Once you got that, work up to 3. And then 4. Until you get to the whole buzz roll. So that's the buzz roll, and that concludes all of the foundational rudiments. So next time we'll start going through each section until we've covered all 40 of the international snare drum rudiments. Thanks for watching. I'm Kieran Kuskopf. See you next time.